Hi there, mate! Hey. Guess what? It's me and Trevor, but this time with Mr. I own a house. Feelings Man has returned. Feelings Man has entered the ring. That's what I would say if he was in Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Dude, get out of here. What was that?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Excuse me, what was that just now?
What was that?
So Brandon is caught up on what happened.
Yeah, I know what happened.
This segment is going to be cool, but man, is it annoying. It's the one play of this game. Otherwise, I would give this game a 10 out of 10. Literally 10 out of 10. But because
just
of
this
one
segment.
part.
So what's the best MGS game then?
MGS3 Substance.
How do you feel about that, Spencer?
If MGS2 didn't have this part, it would be the best by a lot.
3 is the most... What's the word when you... 3 takes the most chances, and it's the most different. But because of that, it's hard to play.
I mean, unique.
No, well, yeah, unique too, but it like takes the most chances. Like, if you hurt yourself, you get like broken bones and stuff like that, and you have to eat to keep up health and stuff like that. So because of that, the thought of playing it is harder than this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like...
Right.
Also, the camouflage stuff is cool, but also crazy.
Where have you been? Checking around.
I don't know if, Brandon, you remember this guy, Pliskin, who is a very unique individual.
Lead on the president's location. Where
is
is
unique.
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
Pliskin,
I'm
man.
cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
Yeah, I learned a little bit about his
I'm on my way
past.
to Shell 2 right
Look at
now.
his beard.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells
Like
1
mine.
and 2. If you break the beams,
So, Brandon,
the
what would you
Semtex will go
choose? The
off.
gruff,
Yeah,
manly guy
I've been
or the
talking
pretty boy?
about that.
The gruff,
Target the
manly guy.
control units and destroy them.
That's good, because that's
If
me.
you don't shoot the
If you were a
Semtex,
girl, right?
what do
Oh,
control
the
units
gruff,
look
manly
like?
guy,
Take a look
regardless.
with your binoculars.
If I
Yeah,
was a
pretty
girl.
boy would probably just be like, I don't want to do
Well, look at your
that.
binoculars. What are those?
It's called
That's the
a lot of
Semtex.
Semtex everywhere.
You know what? But also, MGS1...
And that must be the control unit.
MGS1 it's the hardest to play, but the story is probably the best, and it's just like... It goes out of its way to be so unique.
Okay, there's like a million of these.
There's at
Wait,
least
if you get
6.
near them, they just explode.
Yeah, if I shoot the Semtex too, then I die.
Oh, what are you shooting at then?
I'm shooting at the activators. Dude, get out of here.
Don't you have a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Why, Kumi?
Why do you need to do that? I only have like a couple shots.
Oh.
Dude, being that good in real life. There's one behind the seagulls, or behind the flag.
there's a bunch of them I still need to get. How do I get this one?
I forget what part you're talking about that's like the bane of this game. I really do.
Is it this part?
It's not EE, is it?
Wow, why is it? Okay. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yeah.
Trev, it's not EE, is it?
Yo, you'll see it in time.
Sorry, Kumi.
In due time. You think the seagulls would set them off?
Being a pleb and thinking seagulls can set off Semtex.
Maybe.
I don't think so, dude. I think there's one on the left.
I know there's one right here. I know it. Yeah, I can't see it right now.
Hey, don't do that, kid.
I know literally what it's gonna say.
Right.
What was it?
You haven't destroyed the Semtex yet.
Is it on the other side? Oh, we're right there.
Maybe it's on the other side. No.
There's one, there's one.
There's also a couple on the, where is it? There's a cipher.
That is ridiculous.
How do I zoom in?
Circle?
No.
There you go.
Oh, there's one.
Oh!
It's moving so much, dude.
Dude, take a diazepam.
Yeah, but I only have a couple of them.
When do you ever need this again?
Like, in this segment.
Oh, is that it? Cool.
Nope.
Web.
Oh, right! Those other couple extra ones I was thinking of are only in Big Boss. Or Harley's difficulty.
Raiden, I found us a ride. I'm all ears. One of the enemy's Kasakas. Is it in good shape? Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier? It's not on the heliport here. Good. I'll set this one down there then. Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you? No, nothing like that. Okay. How many hostages are there? There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded. The Kasaka's cargo area will hold 13 max. What about the other Kasaka? I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground.
Snake.
We'll have to make 2.
Pliskin.
Can you fly a Kasaka? I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden,
Who's that?
let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon. Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Wow, Pliskin knows I.
That's really weird.
Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Wait. So how does Otacon know so many people?
I don't know.
It's really weird.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
Oh, by the way,
I
they
know
did
what you're
identify Snake's
thinking.
body
It
in
keeps
his
coming
grave.
back
and it
to
was
Shadow
him, so-
Moses. And now this Otacon.
Yeah, Rose.
They zoomed his body. I'm serious.
Like, literally, they
zoomed his body and the DNA was a perfect match.
Oh.
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives
But
after
he's not
Shadow
dead.
Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Dude, they made this in
Partner
2
are
years. This
terrorists.
huge big
Jack,
show.
why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something.
Wait, so they know.
I can't think of
Well,
the
no,
right
he doesn't know
word,
he's
but
Pliskin.
it has to
or
be pure
Snake.
will.
But it isn't
Backed
Snake.
up by,
Who is
by courage or ideals or,
Snake's
or
dead.
something
They
like that.
zoomed his body and the
I'd
DNA was a
stake my
perfect
life
match.
I'm sure there's something.
The
to
solid
it.
snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Oh, yeah, they said
Maybe
his
that's
left arm was
true.
gone.
But they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even
His left
recovered
arm
Snake's
on his
body.
dead body
And
was
the
gone.
DNA
Other than
test
that, it's his
results on
body.
the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here. Not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Dude, Raiden. Stop.
Please.
But
He's so much better in 4, it's amazing. Also, to be
no,
fair,
dude, Raiden MGS2's good.
yeah, he is. He goes through
He's
a lot.
actually human.
Yeah, that's true. That's me.
I sabotaged him.
Yeah, sure. Raiden MGS4 is more hardcore, but
Who dat?
I've been waiting for you. A messenger
Dude,
from
do you
the
see
Patriots.
those? Yeah. Those words changing?
Oh yeah.
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
I totally forgot this.
Brother, say it. Don't say you've forgotten me. Snake.
I don't get it. It's Pliskin.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Snake.
does look a lot like Big Boss. I never noticed that.
That's true.
I'm a whole different game from
You know, he's really...
He actually looks like the most like Big Boss.
I guess it's just something you couldn't really see in MGS2, maybe? Or because we didn't know Big Boss until 3. That's funny.
So who is this?
Solidus Snake. He is a clone of Big Boss.
Just like Liquid Snake and Solid Snake are too. Thanks, Snake.
That the best you can do, Snake.
The soundtrack.
I get it.
This is what I do in my free time.
Oh my... Oh god.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
Delicious.
The world needs only one big boss.
You're Trevor.
Drown you fools for interfering.
What's Big Boss's name again?
John Doe.
Oh, really?
I don't think they ever gave him a fifth name. I'm pretty sure it's just John Doe. Why does his name matter? He's Big Boss.
Oh, no, I was just curious.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, it's got company.
I'm counting on you.
Hear that?
His name's not Pliskin?
Whoa!
Plot twist of the century.
Oh, Deep
Wait, did you hit?
Thanks, Snake. Oh, that's actually helpful.
Not having cool things like this in real life right now. Like if I was like, hey, what's that? Eat sinking missile.
He's coming!
Left. Oh. What was he trying to do there?
If he's there for long enough, he'll just bomb you.
It just seems like counterintuitive to be like, I have this big thing that can shoot him from a million feet away, let me be right on top of him.
Well, that's pretty much how it goes.
Fuck bosses.
No, the flare!
Then I thought.
Excuse me.
I'll let you go out in style.
Hey Snake, thanks for the F9 bullets.
Oh, did he give me M9 bullets? That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, he gave you M9 bullets.
That is actually super awesome.
Oh.
We good.
Okay.
Lock on, dude.
What the?
Get out of the way, dude.
I would say besides extremely long cutscenes and crazy story, I would say the thing that MGS is best known for is, like, amazing boss fights.
Yeah.
Even in MGS4, they have, like, 3 or 4 boss fights that are, like, never in anything else ever. Like, not like anything else. And I'm really excited to see, hopefully, what the Phantom Pain does with that stuff. There's so many bosses in MGS3 that you're like, what?
Even MGS4, which is really flawed and probably the worst MGS game, it had cool bosses.
Yep. Yeah, the reason MGS4 is really flawed is probably mostly because it's like way too much story per play. Like, the latter half of the game is like 10% gameplay, 90% story.
No matter what you do, that boss is always hard because it's more like hoping the stingers hit more than actual skill.
Nice trophy. What happened to Vamp? Oh, I guess they're both in there.
He's dead. He got shot in the head.
No, Vamp was in there piloting.
Oh.
There's something coming up.
Oh, dude, how terrifying.
Kind of terrifying.
I mean, sea stuff is already super scary, but just imagine.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
Ray is such a cool design.
Looks like it could be a Godzilla monster. Rip. See you soon.
They got my eye.
By the way, B, this is me IRL. On water.
Bam! Go!
Dude, this story.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
guess it wouldn't break under air pressure, so it's pretty good.
Right. You alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're alright. The chopper? We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
That's right, Snake.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
Always keep
We're
your
not
butt
tools
clean.
of the government or anyone else.
Always keep your
Fighting was
butt
the
clean.
only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body? That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level. A deception for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO? Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world. What
Yeah,
responsibility?
Yeah.
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Okay.
Hi,
Are you
mate.
alright?
Barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry. It wasn't
Do you remember the first
I know
time
that.
we
And I know I
had
need
a
to stay
date?
stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way,
I
remember?
don't like her.
That means a lot to me, you know.
That's
I'm
because you
going
have
to
no
save the
TF.
data, okay?
That feeling when no GM. Oh, baby.
Shut up. Shut up.